We heard that bus drivers are going on strike due to the high rate of extortion in the garage. What can you say about that?
Really, I supported the strike that they want to strike because the money they collect from us is too much. And the way they collect the money, we cannot make it through passengers. When we inflate money, the passengers will complain. Even they will run for the garage. Started be complaining that is it this, is it that, which they don't know that it's not only fuel that we are using to maintain our vehicle. Apart from the agberos, the part of the vehicle is really increased. For example, we used to buy plug at the rate of 100 naira, 150 before. But now we used to buy it, a plug is now 700 naira. If we want to buy original one now, it's 1,500. Where are we going to get those money?
In a day, like how much can you give agberos in a day at the park?
We cannot calculate it because first money that we collect, nothing less than 1,003, 1,004. Somebody are collecting more than that. After that, each load that you load, each trip, you have to pay. So it depends to how much you carry passenger, how much they are going to collect. If you carry 100 naira, they will collect 200, which is for 2 passengers. So that is it.
There's nothing like agbero. Parking management in Lagos State. There's nothing like agbero in Lagos State. You are parking management. We have a korope also.
We are drivers. We are drivers. Task force, CIO, everything. Too much, especially task force. This is Lagos State. This is driving work. Me, especially, I don't tire for this work. Please.
If you're not tired for this work, which other work you go come dey do?
How I go? Say now I go let me tell you work now. I cannot come out there. That's why they beg Lagos State government.
On Monday, October 31st, the Joint Drivers Welfare Association of Nigeria embarked on a 7-day running strike. This strike is due to the indiscriminate extortion by the management of parks and garages within the state. On this episode of Street Gist, Legit TV will be speaking with commercial bus drivers to find out how this extortion has affected their daily means of livelihood. Shout out to the man behind the camera, Monday Idara. I'm Dolak Mamodeni. Keep watching Legit TV. We heard that bus drivers are going on strike due to the high rate of extortion in the garage. What can you say about that?
Really, I supported the strike that they want to strike because the money they collect from us is too much. And the way they collect the money, we cannot make it through passengers. When we inflate money, the passengers will complain. Even they will run for the garage. Started be complaining that is it this, is it that, which they don't know that it's not only fuel that we are using to maintain our vehicle. Apart from the agberos, the part of the vehicle is really increased. For example, we used to buy plug at the rate of 100 naira, 150 before. But now we used to buy it, a plug is now 700 naira. If we want to buy original one now, it's 1,500. Where are we going to get those money? The oil that, if we want to do service now, it's not small money. At least we spend nothing less than 15,000 for service. All this money, we have to get it from the work that we are doing. If we didn't work, we won't have money. So all what is going on, all the money they are collecting for us, they should please reduce the money. The money is too much. That's it.
In a day, like how much can you give agberos in a day at the park?
We cannot calculate it because first money that we collect, nothing less than 1,003, 1,004. Somebody are collecting more than that. After that, each load that you load, each trip, you have to pay. So it depends to how much you carry passenger, how much they are going to collect. If you carry 100 naira, they will collect 200, which is for 2 passengers. So that is it. It can be calculated.
So what are the reactions of some of the passengers? Because when you have to increase bus prices, what are their reactions?
Their reaction is not properly. They will start cursing us. Some will even hold us. And apart from this, many of them doesn't have up to that money. They will start to be begging. Some will be begging, please, this is the amount you have. Then we have to look to it.
So after spending so much money at the garage in a day, how do you then fend for yourself and your family back home?
That is what we are fighting for. Because when we work per day, when we get home, you started cutting your money, it will be as if the money lost. When the money is not up to what you will spend when you get home. When you get home now, they may say gas has finished. You know how much they are selling gas now. They may say there is no soup. And if you want to eat correct food now, before you cook, at least you must have nothing less than 5,000 to give your wife for soup. And that 5,000, you may not make it per day. Especially when you load and they have collected this money. Let's assume that your vehicle has fault on the way. To return that money is not easy because the money will not be complete again. You will start to be fighting with the passenger. So please, they have to look to it.
So do you want agberos to keep staying in the garage or do you want them to eradicate them completely?
I can't talk about that because they have no other work to do. And if they stop them, what are they going to eat? So government should just look to it. That's it.
There's nothing like that in this Berger. No driver go to any strike yesterday because I was here. And I'm a parking management here. Nobody go on strike yesterday. If you then go on strike, you will see it in Lagos State. Nobody go on strike yesterday. And this place is very peaceful yesterday.
Which bus park is this?
This is First Lagos. This is First Lagos. We don't pray that anything will happen here. This is First Lagos. There's no anything crowd here yesterday. Everything was going on peacefully yesterday.
All right, but we learned that this strike was because they usually pay agberos so much money every day at the park.
No, in fact, this is Nigeria today. This korope, you are buying it 1.2 before. It's now almost 3 million now. This korope, we said we get this korope now. We know what is going on. We don't beat them too much here. If you load, you go, you pay your ticket, you go peacefully. We have korope here also. That was the issue.
But some drivers are saying that the money is actually too much and they have to pay 1.3 at first when they get to park in the morning. They pay so much money to all these agberos.
Whatever may be, there's nothing like agbero. Parking management in Lagos State, there's nothing like agbero in Lagos State. You are parking management. We have a korope also.
All right, so you are saying that the charges, the money that they are paying these agberos is not too much, it's okay?
At all, at all. If the money is too much, it's going to affect me because I have a korope also. Before you can be a parking management, you will be a driver. From a driver to parking management, you are working together. If anybody tell you there's crowd in Lagos State, no, there's nothing here yesterday. Everybody was working peacefully yesterday.
We know to have an issue about the amount we are paying about parking management or any whatever. You just have an issue about task force for this Lagos. It's too much because when we load passenger from park, you can pay agbero all the money or you pay the amount we are paying. But after that, you can reach bus stop. From there, for bus stop, you are parking. They will just come and harass anybody and start anyhow, that kind of things. So the embarrassment is too much for all driver, commercial driver for Lagos, totally. So it's too much. Even we are some people, they are coming from First Lagos interstate. When they reach Lagos, the way they are driving because of last mile or task force is too much. Getting some years ago, there's one tanker he's driving from interstate. He reached grammar school because of last man or task force, whatever, they are dragging with them and you kill many people, children that day, afternoon. So those things is too much for Lagos. They need to cut it for us. We don't need task force. We don't need any task force for all this commercial to just carry passenger and drop for park to park. We don't need, it's too much. So help us beg Lagos State government. It's too much for us. That is why.
Yeah, but do you think they should remove all this tax force from the road, or all these agberos that stay on the road? Do you think they should remove all of them?
Agbero issue, they need to cut their money. The money we are paying is too much. It's too much. So that the amount driver carry passenger, the way they are carry their passenger, the more Agbero collecting their money, and they need to reduce it. And about that one, task force, they know the road. We have last man to correct people to do this one and do this that. You don't need to face many challenges because you want to get passenger to park. No, the challenges is too much. Facing VIO, facing road safety, facing task force, we are looking, it's too much. So that's why we are shouting. So not anybody have issue with anybody. So that's our point. We need to change it. The suffering is too much for commercial bus, commercial drivers. For task force, it's too much.
So after paying all this money in a day, how much do you take home to your wife and children?
It's not be like before. Now we think we're supposed to have enough money to take care of our children and our wife, but it's not be like before. Now, if you manage get 2,000, 3,000, get to home, the next morning you don't have anything. We don't have savings. You don't have anything. You just working because we don't have enough money. Especially it's too much for us. So you know to get money. Even if we see, if you look many drivers, so the way they are dressing, the way they are look, you know be like, you understand? So that's why. So we just manage ourselves to survive. So that is the issue.
But if you had the opportunity to do another work aside from this driving, what will it be?
As a driver generally, if you have another work, you can do it to make money, to make our children day okay, to make our home day okay, to make our generation very okay. You can do another job about commercial issue because we are facing many challenges. So that is it.
So if, as you do now, if you win visa lottery, you go jackpot for Nigeria?
I can jackpot for Nigeria because the stress is too much. If I see another way for Nigeria to make me day okay, to make me better, I don't need to go anywhere. I can stay in Nigeria because I'm a citizen in Nigeria. So I don't need to go anywhere. But if the issue is too much, if I see any opportunity, I can go and do it because I'm a pilot. I can drive motor. I can drive many motor. I don't care.
Nobody's track. Yeah, nobody's track on park. They say they won't do rally yesterday. But as you read rally, they say make it no load. Our Oga union, they say nobody go to stop us making load. I don't go. But at the time I come back from place I run, now all those people they no go. They know say they no do nothing for our motor. Nothing, nobody broke my glass, nobody touched my motor. Nearly I come back for garage, everybody start work. Everybody start work, nobody disturb us. I work yesterday, nobody. But I meet them for road, they plenty. But our Oga, all branch chairman don't fool everywhere. They don't let them get chance to destroy any motor. At that time, everybody begin work. And I hold the chair, see me that too.
But you think say the money where this agbero they charge it's too much?
Agbero they take him money, but the money they take him home, we dey share our own. Because now in the garage. You understand me now? I know if you carry load, I could not carry passenger from my front of my house. If I reach garage, now I go carry passenger. Now the chairs here, then they take him money, but we dey share our own. And the thing they do.
But the money no, you know think say it did too much.
You know too much, no. So why they share our own? No. Let's say concern much with that. They take him home, they take our own, but you know plenty.
Like how much you they pay for garage every day?
Every day?
How much?
If I load go, first load is 1,500. Second load is 1,000.
Every day now like that you pay?
Every day.
And you see they see money they give family when you reach?
We take him home, we get our own. Of course, that's why I say you know too much for my face. So I don't know another garage, I don't know another place. So
you still get children where they go school?
I get children, they go school now, about 3.
And at this work you take, they pay their school fees?
Now, 2 days for boarding house, 1 day for university. With the money, you see money now. You see money. Only help them one, make them help us, we say, make them no let fuel crash. If you know, if fuel they, you know, increase. Now fuel they shut off, because no passenger for outside. If they increase fuel now, the fuel we buy, now it go short our work. You understand me? But if fuel no create, they no increase fuel. The one we they buy now, we see the give. We see the see our small change to go out.
For union, last man, police, last man, FIO, make it Lagos State government come help us. Make it they help us. We not get another way. This is the way we take feed children. They feed do man. Make it they help us. We not get another way. Make it they come adjust. That's what me I see. I not go school. Maybe if I do mistake. Please, that's what I see.
But how much do they spend for park every day?
I cannot talk. It's not the regular now. This is our shaman for where me are the Ayobot line. They cooperate with we drivers. I think they assign me. They cooperate with drivers. So then they maintain the money where we they pay. I think that we don't get problem for Ayobot line. But we see many line, especially those people where they stay for along the road. They see every day wahala. So it's too much. You see this line where we they kill, maybe Ayobot line, maybe Yanokpaja, maybe CMS. I think that's me. Some our chairman they cooperate with we drivers where we did there. So best some others in call, some other where we dey hear every day noise, every day wahala. May God make government help us. We not get any wahala because if you see we won't make wahala now. We not get another work where we can do. So make it help us. We are drivers. Task force, CIO, everything, too much, especially task force. This is Lagos State, this is driving work. Me, especially, I don't tire for this work. Please.
If you're not tired for this work, which other work you go come they do?
How I go? Now I go let me tell you work now. I cannot come out there. That's how they beg Lagos State government. make it dey help us, please.
But if you don't pay all this money every day for park, how you take they feed children and wife for us?
That's it. People where they, me I know there are more people where they make wahala. But people where they will make wahala now, I say the money not reach them. If they pay for parking, where they not get money again, that's why they make wahala. But if he mean, he said just to make wahala, I'll carry my motor sit down for house. Like yesterday now, me I not come out, I not work. Because I dey look the thing will go happen. I dey for my house. Today now I come out because the shop. It is I have money where I take shop. I no come out today at all. So I go stay for house. So we not get wahala with anybody. We dey for line where we dey kill. Maybe we with our shaman we cooperate with ourselves, but people we work them massive for people where them dey along the road. Make wahala no day. If you wahala day, we go. Yesterday we are not take come out to be say people where they drag wahala. If they go broke my glass, nothing again for me. So that's why I stay for house.